All right, it is 5:24 a.m. It's pissing down with rain, and it's Tuesday morning in Centennial Park. Gonna do some hills, I think, with Nick. Very tired. So here we go. All right, that was Monday morning. I done a 10K progressive run with Nick around Centennial Park. Felt good. Obviously, was probably going to feel good after only doing 33Ks last week. So nice little deload week, ready to go again. So yeah, Monday ticked off nice and early. Running in the dark around Centennial. I was saying this to Nick actually. It's quite nice to run in the dark. You don't have any kind of distractions. There's fuck all people around there. There's no cars, and you can kind of just focus on your rhythm, focus on your breathing, focus on your stride. I think sometimes when I go around there and it's like middle of the day or it's busy on the weekend, it's great because there's so many people out and about running, but it's also difficult because you're constantly like distracted with weaving in and out of people and worrying about, overtaking the person with the dog without getting in the way and trying to you can't really get into a rhythm, I find. So yeah, going in the morning, I just found you can get into a rhythm, you can hold it, and it feels quite nice. So that's good. It's the only plus of getting up that early and going, I guess. Today is check-ins, catching up over, obviously we were away most of the weekend, so just catching up with a few bits and bobs here, registering a new car, selling our old car, lots of admin to do today. So get the car down the garage, a couple of other things to do. But that is it for today, really. I'm going to the physio tomorrow, so we will see how that goes. Because I'm still not 100%, which is really annoying me because I've been going to the physio for 4 weeks now, and it's still there. Not as bad as it was, but it's still there. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Booked in for another hour session, so we'll see how that goes. And I'll probably run again early tomorrow morning, do some hills or some speed work or something. Aiming to get up to about 70Ks, 70, 80Ks again. Gonna, like I've said many occasions, tick over there before kind of building up 16 weeks out. But yeah, Monday done, feeling good, feeling fresh, ready to hit the week and get some Ks back up. All right, as I'm sat here waiting for this rain to pass, because it's absolutely pissing down. The weather here in Sydney is so on and off at the moment. It literally is like blue skies, boiling hot 1 minute, and then the next minute it is hammering it down. So it is Thursday morning. I went to the physio on Tuesday. Still trying to figure out what the cause of this kind of groin, hip, back issue. It's lower back. It's groin, hip flexor on my right side. It goes through weird phases. It'll be good 1 week, shit the next. I did spend a lot of time in the car driving over the weekend, so that might be why it flared up. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday just wasn't feeling great. Done a good couple of runs, which is the weird thing as well. As I'm running, it's not really that bad. It's more the day-to-day stuff. But Wednesday, after the physio, the physio just said on Wednesday, go on the bike, see if that flares it up. Thursday, go to the gym, see if that flares it up. And then Friday, Saturday, I will probably do a run tomorrow, Friday, and a longer run on Saturday, see if that flares it up. So we're kind of trying to figure out if anything else is causing it, because I've obviously some days been going to the gym and a run, and everything's been so condensed. I guess we can't really figure out where the root of this issue is coming from. But anyway, that's physio. Today, Thursday, I will go to the gym this afternoon and do a lower body session, and then tomorrow run, probably keep it short and sweet. Saturday, long run. Sunday, get some Ks in as well. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's Thursday. I haven't done heaps of videoing this week, but yeah, that's everything up until now, really. feeling okay on the runs, feeling like my fitness is there. I definitely feel like I'm maintaining at the moment. I don't feel like I'm improving that much. It's the first kind of 4 to 5 weeks, I really felt like an increase in fitness and pace and heart rate and all that kind of stuff. And then since week 5, 6 to now, which is obviously week 8, I feel like I've just kind of maintained fitness. Nothing really crazy going on in terms of the progress, but that's where I kind of want to be for now. I don't want to go crazy too soon. I've still got a good amount of weeks to go. I'm going to leave it till week 16 before I start a build. So from now until then, I just want to get time on my feet, tick over, keep it really like at the level, probably about 70 to 80 Ks per week. Keep it there for as long as I can, and then hit the build feeling like I've got a real strong base to push and progress from. That's the plan. Fingers crossed. Stay injury free is the biggest one though. I've said to many people on this, you know, a few people have said, oh, what's your goal for the marathon? Like, what pace do you want to do? What time do you want to run it in? Honestly, for me, with the last 2 marathons I've done, I've stood on the start line, one being injured with niggles, knowing that something's going to blow up at some point during the race. And the other one was I had niggles beforehand and I couldn't run the volume or the amount that I wanted to leading up to the marathon. So I basically only ran about 10K for about 2 months before the marathon. And I stood on the start line knowing that I just hadn't done the work and knowing that it was going to be really fucking hard, which it was. So I just want to be on the start line, feeling comfortable, feeling fit, no niggles, knowing that I've put the work in, knowing that I can give it a red hot crack. Nothing holding me back. So that's it. Yeah, Thursday, rain's dying down, so I'm going to make a break for it. And that is pretty much it for today. Right, it is Saturday morning. Barely videoed anything yesterday. Had a bit of a unplanned situation with Hank, our pup. We went to the vets on Thursday. He's had a bit of an issue with his eye recently. Anyway, went to the vets on Thursday, hadn't got any better, so they referred us to a specialist vet on Friday, where we basically took him in and he had to have a little procedure on his eye. So yesterday, my run time after I'd finished work basically was with him at the vets out west somewhere. So took him to the vets and then didn't manage to get my running yesterday. After the physio, I had planned to we're still trying to figure out what's going on. So we've done a ride on Wednesday, gym on Thursday, nothing yesterday. So I'm going for a long run with Jess now. Going to head out into the city, hopefully try and finish with the croissant. But yeah, city, long run, get some Ks in today and tomorrow to kind of make up for some lack of running this week. Sunday morning, gonna go and do a run. I'm not actually sure how far I'm gonna go. I've clocked up 40 Ks this week, so I'd like to get that up as much as possible, but without kind of going too crazy. Done an 18K yesterday, so it was kind of like a mid-long run, fairly long run actually. So I'll probably aim to do roughly the same again to try and get into like the 60s for the week. So gonna go out, see how I feel basically. I'm not gonna put too much into it or too much thought into it. I'm just going to go head to Centennial, run around it, maybe once, maybe twice, depending on how I feel. So yeah, that'll be Sunday, that'll be my week. Hoping for like 60 something Ks, but we'll see how we go. What are we at? 19 and a half. It's going to be 20K by the time I get back. Don't think I hydrated well enough on this one, but
It's the hottest run I've done in a while. So, yeah, feeling it last 10k. But got a fairly decent pace on the pace that I wanted to. So, yeah, 0.4 to go. That'll take me pretty much to my front door. That'll be 20k.
Right, so hopefully this mic's working. That was my Sunday longer run. To be fair, I only done 2k more than yesterday, so it was hot out. I went to Centennial, which is about 5k from here, so I ran Centennial, a bit of a warm up, and then I done one lap like steady, and then one lap like a push, like a tempo. After that second lap, I really felt it. I don't think I hydrated well enough or fueled really well enough beforehand. I'm just gonna make some egg muffins, some English muffins with an egg. But yeah, I don't think I've really fueled or hydrated well enough before and during, especially like with how hot it was. It was like one of the latest runs I've done in a while. I think I ended up going out at about 11. So the heat was already pretty hot. And yeah, once I got that second lap done, although I gave it like a bit of a nudge, I just felt from there on, it was like hard to get my heart rate back down. And the pace was, I was planning to obviously just jog home anyway, but that pace felt a lot harder than it should have. Probably put that down to a few things. I think the main things are the hydration and the fuel beforehand. Like I had a bowl of cereal, I had one gel while I was out there, but other than that, I didn't have too much. Hydration, I had not enough water, not enough fuel, not enough electrolytes at all. I did manage to stop at a few of the water fountains throughout, but I think it was a bit late by then. And then I had a couple of beers last night. I had not a very good sleep because I stupidly got up at 4 a.m. to watch Brentford lose. So yeah, a couple of factors in that one, I think. So anyway, you win some, you lose some. It wasn't a terrible run. It just didn't feel as good as I usually feel. Also, maybe the fact that I done 18k yesterday, so the legs maybe felt it a little bit more than usual. I don't know. But yeah, a few factors. Maybe it was just all in my head. But yeah, that takes me up to 61 Ks for the week. So got up a decent amount of Ks, all things considered this week, with like how Friday went and how Hank's been this week. I managed to get a decent amount in, hoping to aim for that, a little bit more than that next week. Yeah, so that's it really. That's another week in the bank. Another week in the bank. I think I've got about 4 weeks now, maybe 5 or 6 weeks actually, until the Sydney half, the Hoka half, which will be fun to do like a bit of a race. I was kind of listening to a podcast on Friday, and it kind of resonated with me when I do these videos, because I'm doing these weekly videos, and for more than anything, obviously, it's keeping me accountable. I don't know how many of you guys out there are watching all the way through, or even getting this far through the videos or through the weeks, but it's keeping me accountable. And I feel like I'm saying and doing the same thing every single week. But then I listened to a podcast on Friday, and they kind of just reiterated about like the monotony and the consistent and the inevitable monotony of like kind of marathon prep training for anything like this. It is essentially doing the same thing over and over again consistently, and just getting it done. So as much as these videos might be boring for you, they're keeping me accountable. I'm trying to mix it up where I can. I think 16 weeks out will become a little bit varied and a little bit better, and there will obviously be some race weeks in there and stuff like that. So that'll be a bit of variety, but for now it kind of feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over again, and I guess that's the important thing. It's just not getting bored with that consistency and keep like not getting bored with the repetition. But anyway, Sunday done, week done, trying to get back up to 70 this week, around 70 Ks. I'm pretty sure I'll be out nice and early tomorrow, so I'll see you there in next